like to play basketball. How about you?
I like to draw. How about you? I love hanging out with my friends. How about you?
My name is Jenna King. I am a self-advocate from Kenya. I was born with this intellectual disability. What I see, it is very, very few people understands people with intellectual disabilities, not many. Sometimes they are telling us, you are stupid, you cannot be able to make decisions like other people. When we can be able to speak up, we can able to tell them, we have equal rights like you, we can able to make decisions like you, we have the right to be employment like other persons. We have right to live independently like other person.
I was born paralyzed. I was born with spina bifida. So I've been paralyzed my whole life, and it's the only life I know. So I had to kind of grow into learning I was different.
Mia was born with muscular dystrophy. Basically, that means some of her muscles are getting weaker rather than stronger. Ian's legs aren't strong either. That's why he uses a wheelchair. He may not be able to run up and down the soccer field, but he's really good at drawing. In fact, he's really good at a lot of things. A disability is a condition that affects a person's body or brain. Mia and Ian have disabilities that you can see, but some people have disabilities that you can't see, like me.
Amber has dyslexia. This causes letters on a page to look scrambled. It takes her longer to read and learn than her friends.
And sometimes I have to leave the classroom to get extra help from a different teacher.
But you know what? She doesn't need any extra help on the basketball court. She can even dribble between her legs.
We're all alike in some ways and different in other ways. That's what makes us special. I like being me. How about you?
The areas that have been slow to come along, comparatively speaking, are healthcare, housing, and community services and supports. Clearly, these are the areas that we need to work on the hardest, not only because they're the areas we've made the least progress in, but they're the areas now that have the greatest demand in terms of need for assuring full participation by seniors and people with disabilities going forward.
I can go into any new building and still find barriers. There are new issues that we're confronting. We still have a low employment rate for people with disabilities. We have to solve that. We have to figure out how we can get reasonable accommodation. I'm hoping that the Healthcare Act will bring about some changes because right now people with disabilities are not being hired in numbers that they should be. I'm optimistic about the changes in getting people out of institutions and into their local community.
I would have people treat me as if I wasn't really there, and I would have people treat me like they didn't want anything to do with me, and perhaps it's because they were scared and they didn't know any other response.
So blessed to be able to just live my life and have people be motivated by it.
Society doesn't correlate disability and being attractive. We are beautiful people. Everyone's beautiful in their own way, but we can be stylish. We can be gorgeous and stunning and fabulous, as I like to say, because yes, I see myself as being fabulous.
Being a dancer, once a dancer, always a dancer, I didn't stop. So I would go out to the clubs and I would get my boogie on. And I was surprised by how guys would approach me and be like, hey, you're hot. And they wouldn't say, you're still hot. They would say, you're hot.
There is the black and white. There's the bad and there's the good. So as long as you're focusing on the good, then the bad just seems to melt away.
We're only given one life, and you gotta be proud of it.